Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Najwa Hussaini with Azadi News. Rohingya on Bangladesh island feel trapped, fear monsoon, says HRW. Rohingya refugees who landed in Indonesia is safe, says UNHCR. Human Rights Watch interviews 167 refugees and says they were moved without full informed consent and prevented from returning to the mainland. Rohingya refugees moved to a Bangladesh island fear they will be exposed to terrible conditions during the upcoming monsoon season and are struggling with inadequate health and education facilities, a Human Rights Watch report said. About 18,800 refugees have been moved from the Cox's Bazar region, where approximately 850,000 people live in squalid and cramped conditions, after fleeing Burma to the low-lying silt island of Bhasan Char in the Bay of Bengal. A spokesman from the Prime Minister's office told the AFP news agency that another 80,000 Rohingya would be moved to the island soon. Commodore Abdullah Al-Ma'mun Chaudhry, the director of Bhasan Char project, has assured that the island has enough preparation to tackle the monsoon and tidal surge. Bhasan Char has a total of 120 cyclone shelter centers. Each of these centers can accommodate 1,000 people and 200 cattle during a storm. Those are also being constructed in a systematic manner. I don't think any of the refugees living here are in danger, he told Al Jazeera. 81 Rohingya refugees who landed in Indonesia's Aceh coast last week are currently being sheltered in Pulau Idaman near Simpang Ulem, UNHCR officials said. They are receiving food and medical assistance from the Indonesian authorities. UNHCR and humanitarian are on site to provide additional support and coordination to ensure that the refugees' needs are met, they said. After several months at sea in perilous conditions, these women, children, and men have now found safety ashore. The UNHCR has commended the Indonesian government for allowing the disembarkation of the Rohingya boat. It also lauded members of the local community who initially provided food provisions to the refugees. The 81 refugees are believed to have departed from Bangladesh in a boat with 90 passengers on February 11. Within days, the boat's engine had broken down and the refugees' lives were at risk, with many suffering from severe dehydration. By the time that the boat was eventually assisted in the Andaman Sea by the Indian authorities, 9 passengers had reportedly passed away. After they again set sail, UNHCR and partner organizations lost contact with the refugees. It is both a humanitarian imperative and an international obligation to provide vessels in distress with life-saving assistance and disembarkation to a place of safety, the UNHCR had said in a statement last week. While we commend the government and people of Indonesia once more for their humanitarian gesture, UNHCR reiterates the urgent need for states in the region to come together to forge a collective regional response to search, rescue, and disembarkation. Vulnerable women, children, and men should not be left to the mercy of the high seas, it said. This is today's news. To get more updates about Rohingya, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. Visit our website azaditvnews.com and follow our social media accounts. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.